You're listening to Feel Good Astrology with Louisa-Tannermunson. To request a reading with Louisa, go to www.feelgoodastrology.com.
Hey Capricorn, so let's have a look at this month ahead for you for the month of May. This is your 5-minute forecast. So there's a lot happening in this month ahead, and I just want to start off by giving you some dates whereby you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive than usual. In particular of these dates are the 3rd, the 5th and the 6th, the 9th, 16th and 23rd. Now, in terms of this month ahead, to me it seems like there are two really busy and quite hectic weeks whereby sensitivities are really strong. In particular, I would say the full moon and the new moon are really challenging you in a new kind of way. So the full moon, which is taking place on the 5th, is in the sign of Scorpio, and it's as full moons go, and it's a lunar eclipse as well, so it's a pretty big one. They tend to get people really riled up. They tend to get people very polarized in their thinking. And this is really happening in an area to do with what you're co-creating with other people. So for instance, you might choose to look at any associations, any clubs, any networks that you're involved in, and just recognize that they will seem to be very stressful places at the time of the full moon for you. So watch out for that, and watch out for what you're getting from these associations at that time. You may well find that you're getting a lot more than you bargained for, and that they're also weighing down on you somehow. You know, there's a lot of emotional energies, a lot of guilt trips, there's a lot of expectations that appear to be put on you in a way that's just really not comfortable. And if that's the case, then I would absolutely recommend you use that infamous discernment that you have, just to ensure that you stay sane in this month ahead and that you don't take any crap from anyone else. Because obviously that's not really what you do. You don't take crap from people, do you? So that's worth being aware of. A couple of days later, we've got Venus moving into an area of partnership for you. And I see this as being really soothing. It's a bit like, when you're putting after sun on some sunburn, it just feels like any irritation that you have with other people is smoothed over. So possibly what was going on around the time of the full moon and lunar eclipse is just smoothed right out after the first week. Now, speaking about sort of discomfort and miscommunications and stuff, I mean, it's worth also bearing in mind that Mercury is retrograde for the first 2 weeks of May. So, you know, even as you're entering into May, things are a little bit difficult. They're a little bit different to usual. And that's really affecting your own creation. I mean, this whole month is really about creation, whether you're doing it yourself, whether you're doing it with other people, and then what you make from your creations. You know, where are your creations taking you in life? So on the 16th, then Jupiter is going into a place of your creations. It's encouraging you to have the courage of your convictions. It's encouraging you to really dig deep into that level of passion that you've got and to bring your passion out. Now, that can be something as simple as enjoying a new romance, you know, and really feeling into that completely. But it could be more about your kids, which obviously came from passion. It could also very much be your hobbies that you're turning your hand to and making into a bit of a career. The thing to bear in mind, I think, in this month ahead is that the sun, which is currently in this place of creativity for you, will be moving into the place of work, into an area of how you materialize the things you're working with. So that's where the action is for you this month. It's like taking your creations and having the balls, which you do, having the balls and the steadiness to be able to add to them and to create them in such a way that they have longevity, which obviously is a word that every Capricorn really loves. You've got the new moon in this place of creativity on the 19th. Now, something's occurring after that, and that's also tying into your resources. We've got Mars going into the sign of Leo, and Pluto in your second, they're in opposition. It's really creating this sense of you want your control over your finances, and yet other people seem to be wanting to get involved. And so again, we've got this cross purposes of, is it my creation? Is it what I'm co-creating? Is it my money? Is it our money? It's very much mine, yours, mine, yours. So there's a lot to think out. By the 21st, when the sun goes fully into the sign of Gemini, I think you'll start to get a bit of clarity on it. So there's a lot to be thinking about. If I can be of any assistance, Capricorn, then just drop me a line. But hopefully I will see you again next month, and that you'll find this month is an absolute blast. Anyway, take care and see you next time. Bye for now.
To request a reading with Louisa, go to www.feelgoodastrology.com.